G'day guys, my name's Jordan. We're here today in Mount Pleasant, a little town just north of Adelaide. We're going to be interviewing some of the local businesses to find out what's on offer. Let's go check it out. So I'm here with Alan at the Mount Pleasant Pharmacy. G'day Alan, thanks for having us. So, a pharmacy, what's it like running a pharmacy in Mount Pleasant?
Oh look, the community is lovely. Community is absolutely lovely. They've been very supportive. They come in and get their advice, they get their medications, they get their immunisations. We do what we can to support them.
Excellent.
Help them lead a healthy life.
Excellent, fantastic. So you've got the immunisations, you've got the advice. Like, is there anything that you guys don't do, it sounds like?
Oh, no, we do pretty much everything. We also do sleep apnea testing as well.
Fantastic.
Which is a relatively new service that we've brought back in.
Yeah, right. Yeah. That'd be fantastic. Yeah, it's such a niche kind of specialty, especially so far out of the city.
That's correct. You can't get it within a 40-kilometre radius.
Yeah, of course, fantastic. So what's, I guess, some of the most common services that you find people coming to you for?
Well, first of all, they're coming for their medications,
but
they're also coming for advice. So one of the things I'm quite passionate about is my skincare, my medicated skincare. So we've got quite a wide range of QV and Cetaphil as well. We have a wide range of other things, obviously the standard cold and flu, pain relief. We also carry a good range of continency products as well for for the little accidents that can happen every now and then.
Fantastic. Must be really nice to be able to provide that reassurance to the community alongside the medical things and providing that kind of level of support.
Correct. Yes. Yeah, indeed.
Yeah, fantastic. Well, if you had a favourite product, what would it be? Anything.
Oh, my favourite product. Oh, where do I begin? I do quite enjoy my Cetaphil lines.
Yep, fantastic.
One of the lines I've been using is my exfoliating cleanser.
Excellent. Need to have the skin good.
Skin good. It doesn't dry you out.
Of course. And up here, with that wind today, hot and dry.
Correct.
Now, then make sure you keep moisturised.
Indeed.
Fantastic.
Indeed.
Oh, thank you so much for your time today, Alan. I really appreciate you giving us the time to speak to you about this stuff. Mount Pleasant Pharmacy. Thank you so much.
No, thank you. Thanks for your time.
And pee less Caruso's sounds like a fantastic way to fix my quality of life issue with peeing too much.
That's right. And the best thing is money back guarantee.
Money back guarantee. Pee less or your money back. You know, my skin is kind of dry. Now that I'm freshly pampered, let's head over and check in with Luke at the Frantic Whisk, based out of the Mount Pleasant Farmers Market. So, here with Luke at the Frantic Whisk at the Mount Pleasant Farmers Market. Absolute crazy how many people are here this morning. So Luke, tell me a little bit about your business. What's your favourite thing on the table right now?
Right now, I would say probably the toffee round.
Okay.
Yep, so what I love about it is just, firstly, people's reaction when they try it.
Yep.
We are using, really simple ingredients, really honest ingredients.
Excellent.
Butter, flour, eggs, sugar.
Simple as.
Simple as, like using traditional Dutch recipes, and just such a delicate biscuit, but just packs a punch, like that flavour.
Fantastic, I'll take 3.
It's yours.
Well, that's fantastic. So Luke, the Frantic Whisk, how long have you guys been in business? And I guess what got you going with baking?
My family and I only purchased the business about a year ago. So it's me, we've got 3 kids, and the company itself, Frantic Whisk, has been around for 25 years, but the recipes have come from like the 1940s.
Wow.
So the original owner, he bought everything out. We're using the same equipment that he set up.
Fantastic.
Yeah, so, and we're trying to just stick to what it was.
Yeah, of course.
Like no preservatives, things like that, just keeping nice and fresh.
Oh, fantastic. Very wholesome. That equipment you're using must be like ancient at this point. I can only imagine the maintenance.
It's actually pretty good because they're mainly like your cast iron stuff.
Oh, okay, right. So solid, bomb-proof, basically.
Exactly.
Yeah, fantastic.
So they came out with him on the boat, and we're still using the same stuff today. And same methods, same recipes. Yeah, just trying to keep it.
Fantastic. Carrying on the heritage. I love it. Well, look, thank you so much for your time today. I really appreciate it. And look, I might need to take a bag to go. Luke wasn't kidding about these Dutch speculas. They are fantastic. Now let's go and check in with Chelsea at the Mount Pleasant Farmers Market. I'm here with Chelsea in front of the Mount Pleasant Farmers Market sign. Chelsea, please tell us about the Farmers Market.
Thank you for asking. So the Mount Pleasant Farmers Market is a not-for-profit organisation, and we hold around 30 stallholders inside weekly on a Saturday.
Yeah, right.
And just provide fresh quality produce from the local area.
Excellent, quality produce. That must be hard to find this day and age. But you've got so many stalls inside with such a wide variety. What would you have to say is like your type of favourite stall holder here? Is it the maybe the cakes and cookies? Because that's mine personally.
How did you know? Look, being local, it's really hard. We don't have a lot of grocery stores around. So for a lot of us, it's essential to come here and buy our produce fresh. But as a farmer's market, we do have a lot of the delicious treats. So, you know, whether it's a croissant, which is usually my go-to for breakfast.
Delicious.
Danishes, brownies, cannolis. There's even just chocolate milk is great.
Fantastic.
So there's definitely a lot to offer.
Great. And you mentioned that you're a not-for-profit, so effectively providing almost like a community service with, I guess, as a central shopping location for the locals. That's kind of it. But do you want to expand a little bit about the not-for-profit stuff?
Yep. So we are not-for-profit. We have a few paid staff members, including myself. And then on the desk every week we have around 3 volunteers, and they work for us, and then we have a team of volunteers that come and help set up events. And really, without them in the community, we wouldn't be able to run the market itself. So we very much but appreciate them very much.
Of course.
Yeah, it definitely makes it what it is.
And look, it's even better when the volunteers are all plied with croissant and other delicious things,
Definitely,
right?
yes.
Definitely helps.
We can persuade them easily. We have wine, we have gin, so it's easy to do.
Yeah, look, I might have a bit of time after this interview if you need me to jump in. You know, if there's wine and croissants,
No
I'm all
worries.
over it. Fantastic. We've got some lovely outdoor area here as well. You've got the stalls inside and out.
Yep, so we have each week, 8 till 12, we have stallholders inside and outside. But on the third week of the Saturdays from September till May, we have an artisan market outside as well. And then we have other events like our Farmers Market Long Lunch, our SA Spring Garden Festival in September, which is a huge garden event.
Yeah, wow.
And yes, Bee Day, Easter and Christmas twilights, all throughout the year.
So it's not just a standard farmers market, you've
No,
also got
we do it all.
extra special weekends as well.
Yes.
Wow, fantastic. Well, look, thank you so much for giving me this time and I guess an overview of the farmers market. I'm going to be up here again pretty soon. Thank you very much, Chelsea.
No worries.
I look forward to seeing you and the team soon. Now, she said something about croissants. Excuse me. Now that we're loaded up with delicious croissants, local produce and even a little bit of vino, let's wander up the road and check in with John at Starbooks. Starbooks is a quaint little bookstore located on the Mount Pleasant main road with all sorts of things like memorabilia and some fantastic reads. All right, John, we're here in Starbooks today in Mount Pleasant. Thank you so much for having us. Look, there's a lot. Thank you very much. Look, there's a lot of books around the place. Starbooks, tell me about it.
It's been going for about 10 years. And I specialised in movie books to begin with.
Yeah, okay.
But since moving to Mount Pleasant, I've sort of branched out, and so it's like farming, gardening, birds, tractors, and it's a whole mix of books.
Right.
So really, it's a book lover's paradise.
I was going to say, you've started from movies and now you're into industrial agricultural machinery.
Yep.
That's a hell of a jump.
Yep. and animals and horses, because a lot of horses, you know, horse people here.
Of course.
And brewing as well. So I get books on brewing.
100%.
Yeah. So there's a whole mixture of books. So I think someone, if they came into this shop, would find something.
Something for everybody, literally.
Yep.
Yeah, and like the brewing stuff, that's really interesting as well. Do you have any brewers coming in here looking to try to hone their craft and this repository of information you've got?
There's a lot of people that want to do it themselves. So like with the gardening, I get self-sufficiency book.
Yeah, of course.
How to manage animals and things like that. And then you've got the movies, and it's like a trip down memory lane. You know, people come in and they say, "Oh, I remember that."
Yeah,
and it takes them back, and they have a joyful experience.
Well, of course, nostalgia is a very powerful emotion. And I think it's fantastic. I noticed here when we walked in, you've got this fantastic Mr. Bean's diary. Yeah. Now, I just think that's so charming. That's fantastic. And like you said, you've got all sorts of different things for all different people. I see the original Pirates of the Caribbean poster in the back.
That's right.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so I've got Captain Jack there. He sort of oversees the children's section.
Excellent.
So he sort of, the kids sort of are in awe.
That may be the worst librarian I've ever seen. Fantastic. So are you open every day or is it just on weekends?
No, Wednesday through to Sunday.
Excellent.
10 a.m. till 5 p.m.
Fantastic. That's a great thing to finish off on, mate. Well, look, thank you so much. I'd love to talk to you longer, but unfortunately I have to jump to the next business. Apparently it's a bit of a trek away. Or maybe it's not that far away.
And this is another shop, and it's called the Bohemian Garden.
Geez, we almost didn't make it. It was such a journey.
Yeah, I have such a long walk in between businesses.
I can imagine.
So this is my partner's business, and there's sort of gifts for everyone.
Oh, I can see that.
And also we do fresh flowers, plants, and there's gifts that you probably wouldn't find anywhere else.
Yeah,
so
beautiful little knicky-knack stuff. Yeah.
I see. It's sort of whimsical.
Yeah. I can see you've really lent into the garden theme in here.
Yes.
It's a beautiful, almost intimate space.
It is.
Yeah, all sorts of things. You could get lost in here for hours.
Yeah.
It's such a small space, but it's so layered with interesting things to look at. I mean, look at this. You've got a little bell.
Yep.
That's beautiful. Almost like wind chimes, ornaments, cushions. I mean, you've got everything.
Yeah. So as well as the flowers and the plants, we have gardenware and homeware.
Excellent.
And then we've got a great range of hand creams and room diffusers.
Excellent.
And candles.
So you mentioned this is your partner's business.
Yes.
So how did this come about?
She always wanted to have a flower shop, and for my 60th birthday, she showed me a bed and breakfast.
Excellent.
In the Barossa. We came back here and we saw this for sale, 2 shop fronts.
It was perfect.
Yep, and we went and Googled,
Yeah.
and then we made an appointment with the agent, and the rest is history.
Fantastic.
And we've been here 10 years, and the business keeps on growing, and we get new customers every day, and we've had stuff go interstate and overseas, and people come here and they can't believe they've found a treasure in a little place like Mount Pleasant. So you just never know what you're going to find.
No,
and we've made it very attractive outside, and people have said that's made them stop.
Yeah.
Oh, we've got to go have a look what else they've got inside.
It entrances people, brings them inside.
Yes.
The only problem is you have to put up with the stuffy bookshop runner. That John guy? Oh my God. What a stiff. No, fantastic. Well, look, thank you so much for both being the librarian on that side, John, as well as the garden tenderer on the Bohemian Garden side.
Yes.
It's been an absolute pleasure.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your time. All this perusing of fantastic books has left me famished. I think we'll head over to the local Mount Pleasant bakery for lunch. All right, we're here today with Tabitha at the Mount Pleasant Bakery. Hi, Tabitha. Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, look, it's always a pleasure to be around such amazing baked goods. So, Tabitha, your bakery.
Yes.
Tell us about it. What makes it special?
So we have been here for 4 years, and we really pride ourselves on our pastries, all handcraft made here on site.
Excellent.
My husband and myself, with my 4 kids, we run the bakery with our amazing staff.
Yeah, right.
And we basically strive to make as much as we can ourselves.
So, wow, you've got a really big team running the
Yes,
bakery. Does it take a lot of, time and energy to run a bakery?
It does. Many hours, many late nights, many early mornings, but it's totally worth it seeing the customers come in and enjoy our food.
Yeah, I can
and
imagine.
we get lots of good feedback, which is great.
I actually had the hedgehog here a couple of weeks ago. It was fantastic. It was a very, very generous portion.
It is very huge. I must say, we don't do anything by small portions here.
No, I love that. My father-in-law, Tony, he loves your pasties.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, excellent. We actually have a lot of people travel from interstate and buy our Cornish pasties. So our ploughmans and our miners pasties, very popular.
Yeah, I could see that there's a huge myriad of people on motorbikes outside, and they all seem to be coming in here.
They
so
do.
you're doing something right.
Yes, I hope so. Yes, we are.
So what would be your personal favourite thing from the front cabinet if you had to grab something for a snack?
Our vanilla slice is all homemade,
Ooh, yum.
fresh. That goes really, really well daily. Our Florentines are very good. If you love a bit of cornflake.
They're really
chocolates.
tricky to make as well.
They are, yep, but they're lovely and again, huge.
I can imagine.
Yes, but we also offer gluten-free options too.
Oh, do you?
Yes.
Oh,
so,
fantastic.
Yes. So
There's so many people that get left out, and that's really
We
nice that
do.
you've thought about them.
me being celiac myself,
So if
I
anyone's going to know
actually-
gluten-free food, it's going
Yep.
to be you.
yep, definitely.
Fantastic. So your slices are all handmade. So you're a
Yes.
cake decorator.
Yes, I'm a cake decorator, so we also do specialty cakes for weddings and special occasions. So if anyone's after a cake, come and see us.
Excellent. Wow, you've got all the bases covered.
We do.
You even sell newspapers.
We do. Got to keep it local.
True. Excellent. Well, look, thank you so much for having us, Tabitha. It's been an absolute pleasure. I'm definitely going to have to get a pie before I
You
leave.
have to. You can't leave without getting a
No,
pie.
it'd be a sin. But
Yep.
look, thank you so much for your time.
Thank
and,
you.
Yeah, look forward to coming in next time.
Excellent. Thank you
Thanks.
very much.
Now that I'm full of baked goods, I'm looking for something to wash it down. What better than a stop at the Robbers Dog Distillery? All right, we're here at the Robbers Dog Distillery. Rob, thank you for having me.
Thanks, buddy.
Always a pleasure, mate.
Ah, fabulous.
How you been?
Oh, tip top.
Yeah?
Cruising along. Yeah,
Fantastic.
been busy.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Saw your stall over at the farmers market today.
Crystal does a fabulous job.
Oh, she's selling stuff left, right, and centre.
No, she does really well. Popular market, Australian award-winning market, really good community support.
You run a distillery here out of the old Bankersay branch, famous for being robbed a bunch of times.
3 times.
3 times?
3 times. Bicycle Bandit.
Okay.
Australia's probably most infamous bank robber. He robbed this branch 2005, 2007, and again in 2014.
But you actually have one of your, I guess, most popular beverages here, spirits, named after the Bicycle Bandit.
Rum's always been associated with criminal activity, pirates and all of those. Only rum was a currency for a while. So it just seemed fitting that we called our first rum the Bicycle Bandit.
I mean, makes sense, but it's not just rum that you do.
No. We've got some rum, we've got some moonshine, we've got some gin. If you want to know what moonshine is, corn whiskey. Got some gin, got some vodkas, got plain vodka, coffee vodka, and some cellos with lemon, orange, mandarin, lime. All nice fruity liqueurs.
I'm already feeling hungover, just thinking about all of the various things that I could try. I think I'm going to a bit more than a crack if I do the full flight. So do you guys do tastings?
We do.
Okay.
We do. So we come in, we don't have any rules for tastings. You come in, you choose 4 of the 17 spirits that we have on the bar, and we'll talk through those. I don't want to put them on a plate and send you away. I want you to sit at the bar and we'll talk about them if you've got a question.
excellent. So it's a
I need an
guided
answer.
tasting.
Absolutely, it's a journey.
Excellent, fantastic. And you have such a eclectic kind of setup here in the bar. I love these lamps, these shades here.
Yeah,
They're great.
everything here doesn't match. And that's all very deliberate by design.
No, I love that.
We found bits and pieces that we liked and we just went, let's just chuck it all together.
Of course. And you've got a lovely outdoor area as well. Very sunny, got a bit of shade as well.
It's a cracker of a day today. It's just beautiful. Gather around, turn it on.
And here we are working.
Absolutely.
Way to go wrong.
How rude.
Fantastic.
Come and have a drink. That's all we say. Jump online. So there's a website, www.robbersdog.net.au.
Excellent.
Everything's online there. Spend $100 in our online shop. I'll pay the postage. So we try and give value everywhere. We don't do to the large chain liquor stores. So we do free postage for orders over $100.
Excellent. So come in, avoid the postage, order online, avoid the postage.
Absolutely.
Down with postage.
Australia, please.
Thank you so much for your time, mate. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Gentlemen.
I look forward to seeing you next time.
Excellent.
Thanks.
Thanks, buddy.
A couple of steps down the road, maybe one more in this case, is another watering hole to wet your whistle, the Mount Pleasant Pub. Okay, so we're here today with Jodie at the Mount Pleasant Pub. Thank you for having us.
No worries, pleasure.
Beautiful day, isn't it?
It is, it's gorgeous.
We just lucked out entirely. So, Jodie, you're the publican of the Mount
Yes.
Pleasant Pub, an absolute
Yes.
institution on this main drag for any of the locals.
Yep.
So tell me, like, such a sense of community here. What's it like being
Yeah.
the main pub in town?
Oh, it's amazing. We have so many wonderful locals that come in. So they're so supportive of us as we are of them. So yeah, we love being the heart of the town, don't we? Yeah.
All sorts of walks of life coming through here as well. You've got the artisanal small goods guys. You've got the prime, agricultural people coming in as well.
Yeah.
Lots of sheep coming through here, I've heard too.
Sheep, yes.
Yeah, maybe not through the pub though.
Not inside,
Thank
but
God.
moving through.
So there's strictly a no sheep policy.
No sheep allowed, unfortunately. Yeah.
Good to know. Good to know. There's going to be some disappointed sheep at home. But
I
that's
think
okay.
so. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Dogs are welcome though outside.
I can see we've got young Carter here.
We do.
Very inquisitive. Now I've seen a couple of dogs today, so I've probably smelled all very sorts of interesting for Carter here.
Yeah, smell wonderful.
It's okay. So it's not just the pub that you guys run though as well. You've got a fantastic eatery next door, the restaurant. So
We do. Sorry. Yes.
No, that's okay.
Yeah, we
So
have the restaurant as well. Yeah. So we deliver some pretty amazing meals through there. So specials every week.
yeah, fantastic.
People
What would be your
absolutely-
favourite thing at the restaurant, do you reckon?
In the restaurant, so I'm vegetarian, so any of the vegetarian meals would be outstanding in here.
Delicious.
So, yeah.
Any particular one or?
I would say anything with halloumi in it is my absolute.
Yum. Squeaky cheese.
I love halloumi, so yeah, anything with that is my favourite.
Can't go wrong. Can't go wrong.
Yeah.
So you're doing some events through here as well. I've heard that you've got a Rockefeller event came through here recently.
The rock and roll, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a massive weekend. So an absolute ton of people came. So yeah, it was amazing. Absolutely rocked the town. So yeah.
Oh, well, that's kind of the objective,
It
right?
really was. It was amazing.
Had a full dance floor out here.
It was.
Classic cars.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh.
It was fabulous.
Yeah, excellent, excellent.
Yeah.
So what do you think is the best time of the day to come and see you? I mean, obviously any time, but a Friday night is when it goes crazy, right?
Friday night would probably be our busiest night of the week. So that's when all the locals come in.
Yep.
Yeah, if you want to be a part of that, that's the best night to come.
No,
yeah.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
All right, so you're offering drinks at the bar, food, but you've also got accommodation, it sounds like, as well.
We certainly do. We've got 6 rooms out the back, so they are extremely busy. If you want to get into them, you've got to get in quick.
Book in advance.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yep.
don't
Yep.
think about it too late.
Yes, absolutely.
Of course. But if you do, but you have a caravan, it also sounds like you've got a deal for people who have a caravan.
You can park out the back for free.
Yeah.
So yeah, we don't really offer any other facilities with it, but
For
you can
free.
park out there.
You don't have
for
to buy
free.
anything? Maybe a meal?
A meal. So
Okay.
that's
All right,
the
so-
one thing we would love from you is
Buy
to,
a schnitzel, get a campsite.
Absolutely.
It's a bargain.
Yeah, it is. It really is.
Everyone wants to visit from the sounds of it.
Yeah.
But what if I wanted to get stuff, I don't know, sent to me? Do you guys have like a delivery service?
We certainly do. So
You deliver booze?
we do. Thursday, Fridays and Saturday night, 5:30 till 8.
Fantastic.
We will come to you.
So
yes.
you've literally covered all bases.
We have covered everything. Yep.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Our next stop is at Barefoot's House of Healing, right on the main street of Mount Pleasant. Inside, you'll be greeted by your host, Hannah, who will start you on your healing path. Barefoot offers a variety of services, from their in-house crafted bags, drums, and other leather goods, to their massage and relaxation therapies to help you recharge and recover from the wear of your everyday. Hannah also provides guided meditation and information regarding natural health alternatives. So if you're looking for a new perspective, consider dropping by and immersing yourself in a place of mindfulness and rest. Forbidden. Hard to get out. The peacekeeper. Let go of the need to be right. I don't agree with that at all. Changing gears, let's check in with Ben at the Bearded Monkey Garage. So we're here today in Mount Pleasant at the Bearded Monkey Garage with Ben. Ben, thank you for having us, mate.
Thank you for having us.
Oh, look, thank you for having me.
That's it.
So Ben, you're running a garage out of the back street of Mount Pleasant. I can see you've got plenty of customers here. Look, what's the objective? What's the goal?
So we sort of spun it. It was actually Bo from Pleasant Manufacturing came up with the name, which is hilarious. And we're sort of going on that whole grease monkey sort of thing.
It makes sense.
But then, you know, with the beard and everything.
No, of course, that makes sense.
And he actually made a sign for us because he bought a new plasma cutter and just went, I've made this for you. And I'm like, I love that. Do you mind if I...
Yeah.
Do you mind if I run with that?
I love the rust kind of texture on that. It's really nice.
Yep. So that was all handmade. That was ours. We did that. And it's sort of... We didn't want shiny. That's not us. We're not shiny. We're not dealership. We're not...
No, you're authentic. You're authentic.
We're hot rods and rusties, and if a zip tie will work, we'll do a zip tie.
Yeah. We're the place where the stuff that isn't in warranty comes to get a second life.
And if the stuff is in warranty, we can also...
Do the help as well.
We can do that as well.
Yeah, do logbook servicing and
we
stuff?
Do.
Oh, fantastic.
Yep.
Cool.
Yep.
Obviously, you've talked about what you're trying to achieve here from a shop perspective, but you offer standard servicing, logbook
as well. Yeah, we
what
can
else do you
cover
offer?
all factory warranties. We do basic auto electrical. We can do performance modifications.
Yeah, right.
We can do custom work.
Yeah.
And just general maintenance, so brakes, suspension, exhaust, all the usual stuff.
Excellent.
Yep.
With a key focus on transparency.
Yeah, absolutely. So we do, part of our service is we have a full written inspection. You get a copy of it with your report, and it's we take photos, we take videos, we talk you through everything you need to know. Any questions, we're more than happy to spend the time and answer. So,
excellent.
Yeah, 100% transparency.
Fantastic. So you can put your faith in Ben, is what I'm hearing.
The Bearded Monkey Garage.
The Bearded Monkey, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Well, look, thank you for your time, mate. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you.
I'd trust you with my ride any day.
Excellent.
We covered a lot of ground today and visited many unique and interesting businesses. However, we still have many to check out. Join us next time in part 2 as we continue to explore and discover all the things that make Mount Pleasant such a vibrant and captivating little town.